Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So it's double game week 33. 6 sides have got 2 fixtures this game week. In today's video, I'm going to be building a wildcard draft for the rest of the season. I've built this side if you've got your free hit chip for 34. If you haven't got your free hit chip, this video is probably not for you, but if you have got both chips, then this is a good video for you. Just before we do get started, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. My aim is to get 5,000 subscribers before the end of the season. Also hit that like button. My aim is to get 25 likes on this video. As you can see on screen, I've put the fixture ticker from now to the end of the season. I've put all the European fixtures and FA Cup fixtures in there just so you know when they're going to come. As you can see, there's a couple of sides that have got European fixtures before game week 33. That's Aston Villa, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace and Liverpool. 4 of them sides are actually playing at home. Only Crystal Palace are the only side that are playing away. I think there's only Liverpool that I'm not confident that will go through. The other 4 sides I think will play just before game week 35 and just after game week 35 in Europe, so just keep that in mind as well. Then we've got Leeds versus Chelsea in the FA Cup. One of them 2 sides is going to get to the FA Cup final. Then we've got Man City that are playing Southampton. So we could have 2 of them Premier League sides playing in FA Cup fixture just before game week 37, so keep that also in mind. As you can see at the top of the fixture ticker, we've got Leeds. They've got a double game week in game week 33, so I think they're a good side to target 3 players from. All the players are pretty cheap as well. And also they've got something to play for because they need to stay in the league. So they're fighting for relegation, so they'll be probably pushing all the way through the season and they won't be resting anybody. So Leeds are a good team to target. Aston Villa have got some good fixtures up until game week 37, 38, and then you probably don't want them, but there's a good side to go for. I've actually not picked any in my draft, but there's still decent side to look at. Rodgers, Watkins, players like that. Then we've got Wolves, Everton, but Brighton have also got a double in game week 33. The only thing that you need to keep in mind if you get loads of double game week players that they'll blank in 34, but if you've got your free hit chip, this is worthwhile, and using your wildcard now, free hitting in 34 and having a good side for the rest of the season. As you can see at the bottom, Brentford and Liverpool. Some managers have got people like Virgil van Dijk, Ekitike, players like Thiago, Dango, Gallagher. Maybe it's a good time to get rid of them on your wildcard and get other players. So let's just jump into start building the wildcard draft. And in goal, I've gone with Darlow and Raya. Darlow is mostly just for this game week. He's got a double game week against Wolves and Bournemouth. You're hoping that he keeps a clean sheet in one and gets a few save points in the other. Then you just bench him and put Raya into your side and keep him in your goal. The good thing about Raya is he's going for the Premier League title, so they'll be pushing to try and keep the clean sheets to try and not slip this title up. And the good thing about Raya is, at least with all the other Arsenal players, if they have got Europe, you do expect Raya to keep playing. Other players maybe get rested here and there if really need to be. If they do so the Premier League just before the season ends, maybe they rest them before the Champions League final. But with Raya, at least he stays in the team because he doesn't really need a rest because he's a goalkeeper. Then into defence, I've gone with Struijk, Hill, O'Reilly, Gabriel and Richards. There's a couple of players that are not definitely locked in. I think Gabriel's locked in, but the other ones can be changed. Instead of Struijk, you can go for somebody else. I've got a few different cheaper options later on in the video and a few different options, so stick around to the end so you can see if I've picked other players, and if you haven't got the budget, obviously you can look at these players. But yeah, Struijk, Hill, O'Reilly, all got double game week this game week, and they've all got some good fixtures where you're hoping they'll keep a clean sheet or 2. They've also got some good fixtures till the end of the season. Maybe Bournemouth haven't got the greatest of fixtures after this, but the price that Hill is and the chances to get DEFCON points, the fact they beat Arsenal at the weekend, it's a good option to have at that price to have on your bench even if you don't play him. So as you can see, I've already got 3 players on my bench that haven't got a double game week this game week, so they'll be in your side or ready for 35 onwards or 34 if you haven't got the free hit. But into midfield, I've gone with Ryan, Semenyo, Tavernier, Palmer and Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes obviously hasn't got a double game week this one, but after this game week, you really do want him in your side and keep him for the long term. He's been in really good form since the change manager. As you can see, the starting 11 has got double game week players, and they should all do really well for you. Then your free hit in 34, get rid of them all, and then 35, you have them in your side for some good fixtures. Then for the forwards, I've gone with João Pedro, Haaland, and Calvert-Lewin. Haaland is a must-have now. Calvert-Lewin, with the fixtures that they've got, you sit him on your bench, even if you don't need him. But I think at the price he is, and the fact that they're trying to stay out, not get relegated, I think is a really good option. João Pedro isn't locked in. There's a few different options that I thought about, and I'll talk about them now. So instead of Raya, if you really wanted to and you didn't have the budget, you could go for Verbruggen. Then you could keep swapping them. Verbruggen's probably a little bit more. You're probably more confident that Verbruggen keeps clean sheets for now till the end of the season. Then I've gone with Scott just to save a bit of budget instead of Ryan. This is just to save budget. Instead of João Pedro, you could go for somebody like Mateta. He's been getting into the side and doing better. He got 2 goals at time of recording on Sunday. So, yeah, he's a good option to have, and he'll potentially have a double game week in 36. So getting him now and having him ready for 36 could be good. And then, yeah, that's it. Them are the only 3 changes that I've gone with. But there is a few different options that you could go for instead. So instead of O'Reilly, you could go for somebody like Mark Guehi. Instead of Hill, you could go for somebody like Senesi. Instead of Cole Palmer, if you want to save loads of budget, you could go for something like Enzo Fernandez for 1 game week and then sell him on to somebody like Sarr at Crystal Palace in game week 34, 35 after the double game week. And as you can see, I picked Erling Haaland as captain for the game week 33. I'm sure you already know that. I think he's the best captain for this game week. So there we have it for the wildcard draft for game week 33. Obviously, this is with the mind that you've got your free hit chip. If you haven't got the free hit chip and you still want to activate the wildcard side, let me know in the comment section. I'll give you the best wildcard side for that. But I just built this because this was my plan just before I activated mine. I activated it 10 minutes before deadline in game week 32. So this was the plan that I was going to do. So I thought I might as well just record it and show you the side that I was going to pick. Yeah, just if you've made it this far, hit that like button and subscribe button. Thanks everybody that's watched. Signing off, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.